Warning: the following contains material that may be too disturbing to some people. Descriptions of violence, mature situations, and adult themes. This is intended for mature audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. All right, so it sounds like there's people in Discord. Let's see. Hello.
Yo.
Hey. How you guys doing?
Doing well. How about yourself?
Doing all right. A little tired. And stressful week.
Everything good?
Yeah, and just, life. Well, what have you guys been up to? Anybody got any cool stories? You want to share with the class? I got a seatbelt ticket the other day. Got pulled over.
Oh, darn.
I thought you said cool stories.
Why'd you?
What'd they pull you over for?
Not having the
Just
seatbelt.
that?
Yeah. It's just like a $30 ticket. It's not a huge deal. But it's just like the one time you forget to put one on,
Pretty.
But anybody got anything?
Well, remember that, wait, what was it, Ella?
Oh, I was just saying my puppy lost a tooth, so she's been teething like crazy.
Right on. Right on
What
for
were you gonna
Doge.
say, Ferdy?
Yeah, so remember I was like off for 2 weeks because I had to take these exams.
Yeah.
And I just took it last Thursday and I got the results and apparently I passed.
Right on.
Nice.
Congrats.
Yay!
I'm gonna be a nurse here in the US, so
Awesome.
Awesome.
Good
everything
deal. Congratulations. That sounds like a big
Thank you.
deal. Yeah. Good stuff. All right. Does anybody remember what happened on last session? On the last
The
A lot of chasing.
the group
Yeah.
I forget what they're called. The group that was
The Wrath
finding us.
Circle.
Yeah,
Circle
the
Wrath.
Council
Circle.
of Wrath.
Council.
or whatever.
Council.
They decided to they told Havoc if he helps them clean up, then he'll go free.
Surprisingly, I betrayed them.
Kind of is what they were saying. Yeah, sort of something like that.
And then Havoc at some point took the Crudyat staff and they chased him. But he rolled really well with his stealth and they don't know where he's at.
Yeah, they lost him. Yeah. And one of them like fireballed the roof just like to try like he was so pissed off.
Did 6 damage to me.
He just did 6 because you have like evasion or whatever.
Well, because I made save and then I have fires. So
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that'll do it.
Right.
Yeah. Tiefling fire resistance. I forgot about that.
So I tell me.
Right on. Okay. Cool. Meanwhile, the rest of the party was sort of like showing up at the gates and starting a bunch of trouble.
As they do.
Yeah. Vaira blew open the gates with a fireball, started like a huge mess, and it's like half of them are going over the wall, and half are staying on that side of the wall and like in the street and fighting these guys that are flooding out. Are you guys okay? Like it sounds like something as intense is going on. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna have a problem with that goal. Also, I just wanted to say, I want to say special shout out to the most recent Twitch follower, Wolfrin Fenris. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it.
That's old news. That was like last week.
Yeah, it was a week ago. It didn't happen until after the stream though, so I didn't get a chance to say something. Yeah. I mean, he's been watching the videos for a while now, and I guess. All right.
I like to take my time and judge something before I
Dive in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
Maybe we should let him make an NPC or something.
Yeah. All right. I took off the dynamic lighting because I was just like, it's kind of just getting in the way at this point. I think we kind of all know. Yeah, cool. Thanks for moving yourself back to where you were. I forgot where you were. So, also, like the tokens HP might be wrong. I don't remember what your HP is. It could be right. I don't know. But I know you said you were keeping track of that.
It's on my character sheet.
Cool. Okay, cool. We got turn order showing up like it's supposed to. That's a good sign. Awesome. Was Ambien the last one to go?
Yes, I just did my turn. Cast. What was that spell that I cast? Moonbeam, and then did my starry form.
Oh, do I got to put you back in initiative, Havoc?
Yeah, well, I did it. It's
Yeah, but I gotta
set it back to what it was.
I gotta
But
rearrange
yeah, you gotta
it.
reorder it.
Yeah.
I had like
Oh.
intelligence rolls and stuff, weird macros at the bottom of my screen when I was trying to get rid of them. And I clicked it and then hit delete, but apparently I was still had my token selected, so there it goes.
Yep. That's what happens when you when the DM leaves the map up, so you guys can log on and metagame over the week. Right. Plan my route off the map. No, I'm just kidding. There's not really any metagaming that could be done here. All right. So Ambien just went, which would make it the doppelganger's turn. Who was on the roof, right? Doppelganger was on the roof, I think, or was it
That's
on
the
the
one
way?
Mind link thing, right?
Do what?
She's the one that was like listening into the mind link conversation.
Yeah.
Isn't this her?
Yeah. Right here. Maybe she was like on her way to go out up onto the roof. I don't remember.
She was on the roof, yeah.
She was on the roof.
They had all made it to the roof by then.
Yeah. I thought they had. All right. So let me just like, mark some of them for like being on the roof. I'll just throw like a random symbol on there. A snowflake. Why not? Because they're all special snowflakes. There we go. And then this guy's on the roof.
Oh, I chose the wrong.
This guy's on the roof, but he's invisible.
Wait, are those guys on either side of Havoc on the roof? I thought they dropped down.
They're on the same roof as me.
Yeah, you
guys are still on a roof. Okay.
Lower roof.
Yeah, just a lower roof. Yeah, on the the study is like it's kind of weird positioning because of where I put the door in the room too. Just don't worry too much about it. We'll assume that the door goes straight down some stairs to like a landing or something, and that's why you're able to do this. But yeah, the study is like a 3rd-story room, and they're on the 2nd-story roof because like the whole building's not 3 stories. Parts of it are only 2. There's probably parts of it that are only 1 story too in some places, but yeah. All right. I'm not sure what the doppelganger was doing.
Everyone else.
They're probably trying to chase you, but I don't think she's got a chance to catch you, really. So I'll just have her move towards the rest of the group. And I'll like wait for orders, like to see what they're doing. Probably to try to look over the ledge. Let me see. She's got any special stuff. The doppelganger is kind of the. You probably notice it getting a look at her, because you saw everyone in their like, sort, assumedly saw everyone in their true form during the fight and conversation. The doppelganger probably looks like one of the weaker ones. Hmm. And oh yeah, I know we were talking about how you were stealthing Havoc. I was thinking about it. Like, I don't think it's necessary that like if they turn around, they spot you. Like I was saying before. I think because he fireballed the roof, like it kind of makes sense if you were able to crawl under some debris, or like you could have stealthed somewhere that was out of the way. So like I didn't mean to like put you in a spot where like, oh, if they turn around, they're definitely going to see you or anything like that.
Okay.
But yeah, there's like I think it's fair to say you would have found something to like get behind or under, or something like that.
Yeah, I just figured I was sticking to the deep shadows, right where the base of the wall meets.
Yeah. I mean, she'll probably use her action to dash and just kind of peer over the roof silently at the other two. That'll end her turn. Meryn, what are you doing? You see these
Alright,
guys come running out of
so-
the gate towards your companions, but you're still invisible, right? Or something?
Yeah, I'm still invisible. Is there a way to add a little bit more to the top of the map so that I can move up here a little bit towards the top?
Yeah. Yeah, probably. I don't know how easy it's gonna be to do that, but we may.
If not,
I
if
can
not,
like
you can
add
use-
space to the map, right? But it adds it to the bottom, so we just have to like drag the whole map down, kind of thing. Right?
All right.
Let me try that. I think I gotta move you guys off the map for a second to do that. So let me just try it real quick. We'll just make the height like twice as much, maybe. That should be good. Yeah. All right. And then I can just drag everything down, I think. The problem is there's some of them are on the token layer, but like some of the torches and stuff are on the token layer. So it might look like they get left behind.
if you if you go after you move the map, if you go to the token layer and then just make a huge select box and move them all down at once, it'll be easier to line them up.
Yeah, that's fair. Just try to move them down by like an equal amount.
Right. Yeah. If I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect.
Yeah. It's pretty. It's pretty close. It's pretty close to perfect, to be honest. I'm not trying to brag or anything. Also, like the street looks kind of jank. Just don't judge. That's all I'm saying.
All right.
Is that all right? Is that enough extra room? I mean, we can move it
Yeah,
some more
that's
if we
good.
need to.
No, I just need to be able to move up a little bit so that I could be able to hit these guys without having to go all the way around.
Yeah. Feel free to like readjust your
Alright.
tokens to where they're actually like in a square still.
So it would have been. All right. Two.
I think Ambien was more over
5.
the thing, and Vaira was where Ambien was there.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna move a little bit more towards the middle of the street.
The gate is like
And
right
then-
here in the center, just so you guys know. I know it's hard to tell from this map. This above
Okay.
view.
And I will cast. If it'll let me. There we go. Gravity Syncal.
What is that?
Centered.
Tell us what it does.
Centered. Right. So basically it's about a
Right.
fireball radius, and it pulls them straight to the center. So I'll center it right here.
All right.
Should
20
pull them
foot
up into the air so they
radius.
fall
Square.
after.
So 40-foot diameter.
Yeah, I'd rather have them be stuck out in the open.
Let me draw a
That's
shape
true.
Get
here.
more range in that.
Easy to fireball.
There's 25, 35, 40. Just try to make this square. Is that right? Somewhere, something like that. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 40. Yeah.
Oh, I
think
cast
that's
it from the wrong spot.
It's instantaneous, anyways.
Yeah.
So the square doesn't lie.
Oh, okay. Where is
Yeah, it would just be where they'd get.
It's just a
pulled to.
matter of where they get pulled to.
Text of creatures.
Yeah.
Okay. How far up is it pulling? 20 feet, like what you're pointing?
Yeah, it's just pulling them
You
to
get a
this spot
save.
here.
They do strength save. I
Yeah.
think.
They get a save.
Con save.
Con.
Saves. All right. Let's see here. What did I do with there? There it is.
It's a great spell for a clip.
You should have just
Um,
done it 20 foot in the air so they fall down.
That's what I said.
I want them.
Yeah,
I want them more out in the open so that they have to run somewhere.
all right. So we got
They're not close enough to run to me.
fail, make, fail, make. So guy on the far left fails, so he gets pulled 20 feet. Is that how it works?
Yep, to the center.
So like right there. And he takes 26 force damage.
Yep.
Dang, that's some with the AoE, that's some big damage, man.
Yeah.
Pull fireball.
The second guy succeeds. Does he take half?
Half damage. So 13 and he doesn't get pulled.
Okay. And the third guy failed, so he takes a 26. The way this worked
Mhm.
out, the guys that were damaged most by the fireball are the ones who got damaged most again here.
weak.
I definitely planned it that way.
The guy succeeds, so he makes 13 and stays. Or he takes 13 damage and stays. All right, let me just get this stupid... there we go. Shape off the screen.
And then, so gravity well, anyone that failed the save, I can move 5 feet in any direction. So I'm going to move them both diagonally this direction a little bit.
All right.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Right on. So you're visible now, right?
Wait,
Yep.
are they willing to move?
No, it says or if it fails a saving throw against the spell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did the same.
Nice.
Mm,
And that's my turn.
okay. Right on. Good turn. Okay. Havoc, I guess that brings us to you.
So I'm literally surrounded by all these guys, but no one has noticed me.
Basically, I think that's what the situation was, right? They had rolled perception checks and failed, I think, right? So yeah, like I think you went over the roof and maybe just stayed up against the wall like you said and got behind like a large piece of ceramic shingle that got blown up against the wall from the blast of the fireball or something. And they came over the roof after you and they're looking forward. Like they're looking ahead and they're not looking behind them or under the debris. They're assuming that you kept going. But you also sort of disappeared. Oh no, it was just stealth. You didn't use like invisibility
I
or
just
anything.
stealthed. Yeah. I
Yeah. I think they just assumed you kept going.
didn't.
'Cause, I mean, you succeeded on the stealth check, so yeah, they don't spot you.
I think it was an 8. They had to beat an 8.
They had to beat what?
An 18
Oh, okay.
with disadvantage. That'll probably be important. Again.
I mean, they can try to keep looking for you on their turn, but
Is the spider was up on the higher wall, right? Like kind of on the side of it.
I think he was peering over, like up on the top of the roof. Yeah, the third story roof, like peering over the edge. Just like this guy was too. But the spider's also invisible. Like you can't see the spider or this guy here.
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't know it's there.
Yeah, only Ambien can see them.
Mm-hmm.
Here, let me put on some some of that combat music or something. All right. Oh, that was weird.
Sure. It's left. And this was, I think the wall was, how high to go back up to the third story?
Sorry, what was the question?
So if I were to go back the way I came, back up to the top of this one, how high is it?
I think we said it was 10 feet.
10 feet. Okay.
10 feet up, yeah.
Maybe. All right. Is there anything else to hide behind to the south?
I mean, it's kind of like if you go south, I think it's probably mostly open rooftop for a good ways until you get to like a wall or something. Now, they did just fire a giant fireball in front of you. I don't know how much. I think it did 20 something damage if I remember right. So it probably, assuming the roof is wood and ceramic, it probably blew like a sizable chunk of the roof away. So you might be able to like jump down into the wreckage, you know, like jump down through the roof into the building and find a way out of the building. Because assumably, like anyone in the building would be running towards the study, so that you would be going the opposite direction, right? They wouldn't be looking to. I mean, also the roof did just get blown apart, so I don't know. They could be looking in that room too. You know, they could be going that way too. So just kind of depends.
Okay. So I'm going to summon my echo.
Go for it.
So he is on the third story and like hovering above this guy's head.
Okay. All right. How, like 5
And-
feet above the.
Yeah, he's just a little bit above. I think I can get him. He's 10 feet up. Yeah, just 5 feet above.
Okay.
And then he is going to go 25, 30. He's going to come over here and drop down.
All right. I mean, you're still like on a square that's on the roof. If you're wanting to drop down the other side of the roof, you have to go like one square to the left.
That square's on the roof?
Yeah, kind of the same as like it is here, right?
Oh,
It's,
okay.
it's kind of the same deal with that square over there.
Okay.
If you go, I mean, I kind of thought if you went lower, you might have the maybe not. Maybe it's 35, no matter how low it is. Sorry, I mean, I wasn't trying to like. You could also go this way. I guess I don't know what you're trying to do, but
Wasn't. In that case, he stop here. very obviously doing that. And then I will ready an action to dash.
Okay.
If I am... If I'm found.
Okay. You ready an action to dash as Havoc if you're found.
Right. Yep.
All right.
That's it.
Can that dash action be like a teleport by chance? I don't know how
No.
it works for you.
But I don't think so.
I gotta
Because
ban
it's a bonus
somebody.
action teleport.
I gotta ban this guy from the Twitch chat. The problem is I don't know how.
If you just click on, right click on his name, there should be an option, I think. I really don't.
I can't. It's not sure. I had my chat popped out, so like it was a separate window. So when I pulled it back in, his name disappeared.
You might have to open
Yeah, it's whatever.
it. But yeah, I think to teleport, it's a bonus action, so I don't think I can. So
Okay.
I think it's just a dash.
All right.
And I will chill. And try to
Chill
beat him.
away. It's Invisible Guy's turn. Let's see what he does. Datash. What? I forgot what things he has on him. Let me check his... He's got some tricks here. Where did I put his... Oh, there it is, his inventory. Okay. No, that's not really going to help him. Any spells that you want. Nothing really useful here. I think I think he doesn't do anything. I think he holds his action.
They can all see this guy, by the way. He's not invisible.
Yeah,
although
yeah.
he's like...
I mean, he maybe turns around and looks at the shadow. But he's invisible. But yeah, he's just gonna hold his action. For if he sees you. I guess he could take a perception check because he's looking over the roof, right? So I could like give him a chance to spot you. He has to roll a 18. That's what it was.
With disadvantage, yep.
Oof, not gonna happen. I don't think. Oh! How about I roll 2 natural 18s? How about that? Okay. All right. So it takes his action to do it. We'll say it takes his action to make the perception check to spot you, but he does. He does spot you because he rolled 2 natural 18s. That's some bullshit. So, I mean, you know what I was going to do, Wolf. I kind of already told you what I was going to do. I was going to have them give up, basically. But they can't now because they know where you are. Okay. Let me see here. So he's gonna... I mean, he's gonna break invisibility because he's gonna cast a spell at you. Since he spots you. So I'll go ahead
I
and
thought he
do
took
that.
his action to use it.
Well, he has quicken spells, right? So he can use his
Gotcha.
he can use his sorcery points to cast a spell with a bonus action. And he's getting low on sorcery points, so he can't keep doing this. But here, I'll link quicken spell for you here. He does love his fireball. He does. He does love his fireball, but that is not what he's going to do right now, I think.
Damn.
I'm trying to decide because he doesn't have a whole lot of spells left here. I think I could just troll you really hard. I think he's gonna cast Polymorph on you. All right. So I need
Save that.
I need what is the save? It's
16.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom saving throw.
you know this guy's spell save DC?
Oh, it's in the bottom.
It's on the bottom.
Oh, okay, cool. It is. All right, cool. I didn't realize that I actually put it there. Awesome. Because I always hate having to calculate it on an NPC sheet.
Oof.
So
All
yeah,
right, I will. Well, I'm trying to decide something. All right, we'll just roll.
let's see. Oh.
Oof.
Oh no.
All right, so we see a dwarf appear out of nowhere beside the doppelganger, and he chants some words, waves his hands, pulls out a caterpillar cocoon because that's material components, I guess, and Havoc, who's like hiding behind a piece of debris, just like shrinks and turns into a chicken. He's like flapping his wings. He's all panicked. He also he's like a red chicken though, like a weird shade of red that chickens shouldn't be. Maybe he has like 2 little horns, or I guess one broken horn. And
Does Havoc get a chance to move if he readies action and then he gets spotted?
I was just looking up when that reaction would happen, if it'd be before the spell or after.
well, he was invisible when he cast it, right?
After. Right, I assume it'd be after.
Yeah.
You just want to go with after?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
You want to
Well,
take
I'm
off
gonna
running
run.
as a chicken?
Sure am. So,
What's the
5.
speed of a chicken?
I don't know. Let's
I
see.
don't know, actually.
So let's if you take damage or anything, you can pop out of this, right?
Right.
Let's just read it, make sure. Or you have to hit 0 hit points as a chicken.
0 hit points.
Well, I mean, it's...
Chicken probably has like
I
1.
assume it only has 1 HP, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know where to find chicken stats, to be honest. Is that in the monster manual?
It probably has to be something in the monster manual, right?
Alright. I'll look.
I don't know if chicken is in the monster manual. I just wanted to turn you into something silly.
I don't think it's in the monster manual.
I could just find an animal from the monster manual to turn you into.
Just like a bird of some sort.
It would have to be a not flying bird because I'm not trying to.
Bunny.
I'm not trying to let you keep your ability of flight here. I mean, he could turn you into a goat. He could just turn you into a goat. So let's do that.
Okay.
It makes sense. You got horns anyway.
Well, I have one.
Yeah. So you should be able to find the goat sheet. Yeah.
Found giant goat.
I can actually pull it up for you and just make one really quick if we need to. Because it'll
I probably won't
auto-make
be in a
it.
goat for very long, so yeah. Okay, go. I found it. 10
Okay.
armor class, 4 HP, 40 speed.
40 speed's not bad. Could be worse.
That's better than the homebrew chickens I just found.
So, yeah, I had 25 on that one that I found. So I move here. Does that guy take his opportunity attack?
No, I think he just starts laughing.
Great.
Hang on.
This is the leader guy, right? This one. That's not let me ping.
Yeah, the guy
might
right
be-
above you is the leader guy. The guy, I mean, Sadicus would, kind of, but he's. Let me see what he would do. Sadicus is the guy that gets the opportunity attack. He might.
Okay. I moved
I
to
mean,
this
not
side.
with Seston right there. He wouldn't. He wouldn't do it with Seston right there watching him.
That's Satic. Oh wait, no, Saticus is the creepy
Yeah.
smiling.
By the way, the picture shows him holding 2 swords, but Saticus is actually fighting with 1 sword and like a small buckler.
Okay.
Just FYI. And yeah, this is Seston. Seston's the guy kitted out. He's got like heavy armor and lots of weapons.
He certainly seemed like he would laugh.
Yeah, Seston probably like he's having fun anyways. He's probably been laughing pretty much the whole time. Not like maniacally, but like he's just having a good time.
So, does anyone take their opportunity text? Either one of them? I didn't want to move until.
Can he
Alright,
can he use it to grapple you? If he can do that, then he would. But if it has to be like a
Maybe. I don't know.
Only if he
let's-
held it as an action, I think.
Yeah.
he wouldn't have been prepared to grapple you, that's for sure. Can you
I'll
grapple
put you-
as an attack? Making a grapple requires you to take the attack action. You only get the option on your own turn. So, attack of opportunity has to be a melee weapon attack, basically, is what I'm seeing here. So yeah, he's not going to do that.
All right. I'll keep running. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
As this
Goat.
goat
I
just
can
like...
make it just around the corner. I'm really counting on someone to hit me?
I don't know if you can still... You can't, like, still teleport or any of that bullshit as a goat, can you? Like, you are
Don't
a
think so.
goat, right? So you don't get
Yeah,
access to your...
Except go.
That's kind of funny. Alright. Sometimes things you didn't plan turn out to entertain you the most, you know? Alright. So that was Daytash's turn and your reaction.
Right.
Okay, Vaira.
All right. Centered.
Boy.
Yeah, centered here. She wants to make sure she gets all of these guys. So, centered. It's a 20-foot radius. And she's going to do some synaptic
Boy.
static.
Okay. So it just hits all these guys. This isn't something I gotta pull up, right? Does it stay? Does
Well,
it stay
they
active?
have to roll intelligence saving throws.
Nah, you don't need to make a box.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. All right. So intelligence saves from all these guys. That is probably the best save you could force them to make, and holy crap, the damage on that.
Yeah.
Okay, so they have a +0, so they got to roll a 17 or higher. So here's 4 of those. Ooh, natural 20. So 3 fails and a success. So I'll just do it from left to right. So actually, we'll do left and then top. So the 2 at the top fail, and this guy passes, I think, and this guy fails.
Alright,
This guy have a
So they take a buttload of damage, right?
That's my moonbeam.
Oh,
Yeah, they, the one who's saved takes half damage, and then the rest all take 34.
They're looking pretty rough. I'm not gonna lie to you.
But in addition, the ones that all failed, they have muddled thoughts for 1 whole minute, and during that time, they have to roll a d6 and subtract that number rolled from all of its attack rolls, ability checks, and constitution saving throws to maintain concentration.
Oh, so they have like
Yeah,
a
for-
minus d6 on all their attack rolls and stuff.
Yeah.
That's pretty
empowered
awesome.
bait.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
But they can make an intelligence saving throw at the end of each of their turns to try and shake out.
Okay, so that's just on the ones that fail, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the one that succeeded, he just took half damage, that's it.
I'll give him the stun marker, even though it's like a different thing. Okay. Right.
And I'm gonna spend 2 sorcery points to do quickened spell.
Okay. It has to be a cantrip, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And I think, let me just double check this one's range. Yeah, okay, we're good. She's gonna attack the one that doesn't seem as bothered by her attack.
Okay.
And she's gonna mind sliver.
So
So it has to make
17.
another intelligence.
Here's the intelligence check. Oh, that's a natural one.
Oh boy.
Swinging.
So what does
He
it do?
can't handle multiple intelligence attacks in one go.
Yeah.
It just does damage, I think.
3-sided.
And he
Oh,
has a D4 subtracted from saves.
A hole. So he's got now. So he's got a different thing on him now. A different sort of Bane-like thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for 1 turn.
Okay. Let's
Uh.
just put that on him.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, this is dope.
It's only on the first time it has to make a save.
Oh, okay.
Hey Meryn, use another attack that makes it make saving throw.
You can say that through the ball.
Oh yeah, she can't. She does.
Yeah. Okay. Alright.
And then she's not gonna move. She's just gonna stay there because she thinks this is hilarious.
Meryn scratches his head.
What's the saving throw?
Save what?
You know that we're in a game too?
Yeah, it's fine. It's great meta RP. All right, so that's your turn. That's your turn, Vaira.
Yeah.
Awesome, good stuff.
Stop! You're breaking the fourth wall.
Need that one.
All right, let's see here. I think Garx is going to go after the chicken.
There you go.
Goat.
Goat. That's right. Sorry. I
I'm horned.
forgot.
Go. Get it right.
There's just so much going on. Okay. Let's see. What is
Yep,
his?
come kill me. Hit me.
I don't. He's not going to do that. He's a
Damn it, do it.
He's a well-trained face spider.
He's a well-trained.
Okay, so he has 30 feet of movement, so he can't really get to you. He'll try, I guess. So he'll never catch up to you though, because you're like crazy fast goat.
He's dashing and
I think instead, he's just gonna stay invisible and like go back over to the window probably, or at least in that direction. Right there. Is that where it was? Somewhere in there. Not really important. And he'll use his action to dash. How far can he get from there? Can I get him ahead of you a little bit? Kind of. Puts him like right on the corner. He can't hold an action or anything though. I think that's right. This is 60 feet.
I
It's less.
wasn't watching. Yeah.
It's less than 60 feet. I just changed my plan like mid-turn. That's all that happened there. Okay. Soul.
Goats aren't bad.
Soul is going to take out his gun and he's gonna shoot this guy.
Okay.
Which one?
Twice.
This guy up
This
here on
guy?
the wall. Yeah, this
Yeah.
guy right here.
And Mary's
Oh.
triggered.
Well, he can't see me from way up here, can he?
You can hear the gun going off.
He could,
Yeah.
Shotty craftsmanship.
but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's my gun. It could just be any gun.
Yeah, that's true. All right, fire your gun.
Get him.
Okay, so hit and
He's gonna shoot twice. So
yeah. I think they both hit. Yeah. I mean, his AC is not 28, so.
26 damage.
Damn.
Oh. Okay.
8.
That's a pretty big hit.
Okay.
Would have done more damage if it had proper craftsmanship.
These guys are significantly
There it
weaker than the other guys too. Okay.
Meanwhile, on the ground, Katie's gonna growl at the guys ahead of him. But he's gonna go back and protect Vaira as instructed, and then he's just gonna use the dodge action.
Okay. Right on.
Nice.
Okay, so the veterans get to go. The guy you just shot is gonna try to do something.
Ferdy, do I get temporary hit points since I'm in your aura?
Oh, yes. I think I already gave it to you. Oh.
But I lost it because I got hit.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
These are the only guys that still had their crossbows, I think, right? Or these two guys up on the
Yeah.
wall?
The other two down below like gave up.
Yeah, I think there's broke or something. I don't know. Okay. So the first guy that you shot shoots back, I guess. He'll also like rush you, I suppose. But here's the shot. That's a miss. It's a big miss. And he can run 30 feet towards you, so he'll move right there. Is it that square? Or was it the square? Like, is that right? I don't want to move him an extra square.
Yeah, that's right.
Right. It's hard when there's a lot of squares because, like, you look and you can't tell. Okay, so this guy is gonna move up to here. It's like you measure it, and then when you go to move the token, you have to look away for a second, so you lose what square you were looking at. You know what I mean? All right. And he's going to shoot at you as well. I guess he's probably gonna miss. 17.
Miss.
It's a miss. All right. Then the two veterans that are down here at the bottom of the map, right here. They don't have crossbows. They're also outside. There's a bunch of commotion going on in this building. There's been explosions and stuff. I think they're just gonna stand here. They've been having a rough night. I think they're just gonna hold their actions.
So yell at someone because they can't shoot.
Yeah, I guess it makes sense.
Dash,
It makes
I
more
guess.
sense if they like approach the door and like try to flank the door. Then, right? Like we'll assume that they're on opposite sides of like the entryway door, and they're holding an action to stab somebody who walks outside or something.
I hope it's a guard.
That would be hilarious. Okay. That's all the veterans, I think. It's all the veterans that are left. Okay. So before Saticus, there's someone who's stealthed right now, who nobody can see, and she. Well, first I need to make sure I'm on the right layer because she's on the GM layer. Okay. What is she going to do? She didn't really see the stuff with the goat. She did see the spider come running across the roof. What's her movement speed? I forgot. She's a halfling, so her movement speed is 25, right? Yes.
For halflings, I think. Yep. Some dwarves.
She's also got like cunning action stuff. I think she had to fix her bow last round or something.
She did, yeah. Her string snapped.
Yeah. So she'll be doing that, or if she's not done it, I mean, she's not really gonna do anything else this turn, anyways. Besides move somewhere, and you can't see her, so it doesn't matter where she moves. But I will move her somewhere. Maybe she sees a goat and hears it bleeding in a panic, running around a corner.
Is it right there?
How did you know what square she was in?
You left your marker on when you drew the distance.
Oh, I did? Really? I didn't see it on the... Okay. All right. That's what happens when you're a pro GM. Okay. She's gonna hold action, I guess. I don't think she's got anything special she can do. She could like try to jump onto the goat and grapple you or something.
There you go.
I think she's smart enough not to do damage to you.
It's just a random goat on a roof.
Just a random goat that looks a little bit like a tiefling, like a red goat with like
Yeah.
with like one broken horn
Perfectly natural thing to encounter.
on a roof. Yes, it is.
Yep.
Okay. Sadicus. Sadicus says, "I told you we should kill him, Sustin." And he just runs. He just like runs after the goat. Let's see. He can move 60 feet if he dashes. He does have cunning action, so he can move up to 90 feet. And I'm pretty sure you're not 90 feet away.
No.
So he has to cunning action to get to you. But once he gets to you, he'll use his action to grapple you. As Sadicus tries to tackle the goat, comes around the corner and the goat's like meh, bleeding. And he just like throws himself onto the goat and tries to grapple you. So I guess it's contested athletics or versus your athletics or acrobatics.
All right.
Is
he trying to grapple me or knock me prone?
He is trying to grapple you.
Okay.
And he doesn't have a very good athletics score. He has great acrobatics, but he's actually not great at athletics for some reason. Maybe I just didn't put the ability on his sheet and forgot. Well, he'll have to pay for that. Oh,
Robes
okay.
are not pretty athletics, but that'll do it, probably.
He rolled a natural 18. All right. So he grabs the goat, and the goat cannot get away. Yeah, maybe he's just like he just just like picks up the goat, like he puts his arms like around it, like, and he picks up the goat, you know.
Have you ever seen those videos where a goat gets startled and they just like stiffen up and fall over?
Goat.
He turned you into a fainting goat, Havoc.
That's what I'm imagining just happened.
That's so funny. I think fainting goats came up in the Friday game. I think that's so weird. All right. I don't know how that happens. All right. So he grapples the goat, and the goat cannot escape. And then he says, "Sestin, come on, get this thing before I kill it." And then I guess that's his turn. I guess it's weird that Sadicus is the one doing this, because we've seen what he likes to do with goats, right? Wasn't there a thing that happened with a goat at that town?
Yeah.
That was Sadicus that did that, for sure.
To be fair, the goat was already dead. Maybe he only likes to do that to dead goats.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's true.
All right.
That's Vaira's doing.
How we got all these guys that are in the study, and they're trying to figure out what's going on. There's nobody in there to fight right now. So we just see like these guys run up to Crudyat's body, and they're like, one guy runs up to the drawer and looks into the drawer, and there's no gold in there, and he huffs. One guy like runs up to the windows and is like looking out the busted windows, like looks out the window up onto the roof. He's like, I think they went out this way. And then they're just like doing amateur detective hour in the study right now. Who do you think killed him? I think they went out the window, that kind of thing.
Ruining the crime scene.
Yeah, just like stepping in the blood carelessly and just making a total mess. And then while that's happening, these four guys up at the top of the map are fighting you guys. So they're kind of in a bind right now. Let's see. They can still move fine, right?
Yeah, they can move fine.
Make sure they have normal movement. They do. Okay, so this guy's gonna stalk towards you. Put him right there. And this guy is gonna stalk towards you. You can put him right behind that guy. They do have a ranged attack. They can make 2 ranged attacks with their multi-attack here. So their ranged attack is a spear, though. So they're going to huck some spears I guess Vaira, you're the one that cast the spell, right? Kitty didn't really do anything to threaten them. So here comes 2 spears at Vaira. Kitty's got the dodge action too, so.
Isn't that with disadvantage? Because it had synaptic static.
Is that what it does? I
If
think they
they
just get a
say
-6.
Minus D6.
Oh,
Yeah.
D6.
Yeah, so let's roll the d6, I guess, before I make the attacks. So is it a separate d6 or is it like the same? It's a separate d6 for each person, right?
It's separate for each.
Yeah. Good. So the first attack is a -2. The second attack is going to have a -1. That is an unfortunate roll on the d6s. 19 -2 is 17.
I think
Yeah,
he's
that-
gonna deflect one of those attacks.
Oh, Kitty's racial. As a reaction, the defender imposes disadvantage on the attack roll of one creature it can see that is within 5 feet of it. The creature is not within
No,
5
they're not.
feet. Oh wait,
No.
no, it's
An
Vaira's.
attack on some.
It's Vaira's the
Yeah,
creature. I was thinking of the attacker.
Oh, nice.
Provided the attack roll. Yeah. Okay. So disadvantage. So I'll re-roll. It's still got a -2, I guess. Ooh. So I think I don't know what happens here. Is this guy throwing it? What can happen here? Because he's throwing the spear, so it's like if he drops it, big deal, right?
He slips and falls prone.
Yeah, sure. I mean, he can just stand right back up. No, he actually can't. He can't because he used all his movement. I think Unrooted is here because they just got a cheer for the crit. Yeah, yeah, Unrooted is here. No, sorry, I wasn't looking at the chat. How's it going, Unrooted? All right. Yeah. We'll just have him end his turn prone. That's fine. Here. Okay. The other guy's attack, the guy behind him, is got a -1 to the attack roll. 13?
That would hit, but I'm gonna use my reaction to do shield.
Okay. You burn the spell slot and gives you like a +5 AC for the rest of the turn, right? So your next
Yep.
turn.
The start of my next turn.
Right. So he gets one more attack because they do have 2 ranged attacks with their multi-attack. I'll roll a d6.
Dang.
Oh, hang on. Let's roll the d6. I don't know what her AC is yet. So 22 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. I don't think it's real big damage. 8 piercing. He rolled 2d6. He rolled 2s. All right. And then the 2 guys right here. I mean, you guys are closer than Meryn, I think, right?
So this guy in the box should do a Constitution saving throw for Moonbeam because it started there.
Oh yeah. Okay. So con save for the
Oh,
guy in
that's
the
okay.
box.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember you
18.
using Moonbeam last time, so it makes.
He saved minus something because he has that mind.
Oh yeah, it was on his first saving throw. So
Oh,
he does
yeah.
It's a
Minus
D4,
a
right?
D4.
I don't think it'll
No,
Yeah.
it
matter.
saves. Yeah.
He saves.
Dang.
Does he take
But he
half?
still takes half damage, I think.
Yeah, like, does he still take half damage or something?
Yes,
Like,
11 radiant damage.
okay, if we've already rolled
Is that
it. Right?
half?
Yes.
So it
Oh,
was
damn.
22. Instead, he
was
takes
22.
11. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So and now I can take the bullshit off of him. That thing. Okay. Now he gets to go. He gets to take his turn, right?
Mhm.
Let's see. I mean, he can't. He also like can't get right up on you guys. So, and you're definitely closer than Meryn, so he's gonna run towards you guys. He gets to there, and he can do the same thing, where he's gonna make 2 ranged attacks on. We'll do one on Kitty and one on Vaira. We'll mix it up a little bit, because the next guy's probably gonna do the same thing.
Okay.
So let's do Vaira first. he doesn't have any minus bullshit to his attack rolls.
Oh gosh.
Oh, that's a critical 20.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's
that
been
is.
saving a lot.
Yeah.
Doing like
As the leader.
He's like the super gladiator. By the way, I don't know if you guys remember the knight in Watan Tam. These guys are the same thing. The same monster sheet. Thanks for the bits, Unread. The crit. All right. So the spear crit damage is 15. 15 crit damage. That's not too bad. That's not too bad.
Jesus, like half her health.
It is. Yeah, it is.
Decent
yeah,
con.
she's not at half yet. She's close. She's close to half. So here comes the second attack. And then, this one's on Kitty though, right? I said this one was gonna be on Kitty. All right. So
Oh
here-
yeah, I forgot about my temp HP. Let me re-add 8.
The one on Kitty does not hit. I'm guessing.
But you do roll a disadvantage because I had the dodge action.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah,
you might roll 1.
yeah. He might roll a 1. All right, he doesn't. He does not roll a 1. All right, and then the last guy, he's gonna run up as close as he can get, right here.
So he entered through the moonbeam, so he's gonna roll
Okay, so con save, right?
con save.
Okay. Here's the con save. That's a 10. He fails.
He takes 22 radiant damage.
Nice.
Nice.
These, I think all of them but this guy are looking bloodied, I guess. They have, I told you guys, they have a huge health pool, but they're starting to get there. All right, so now he'll take his, do one on Vaira, one on the kitty cat. Let's do Vaira first again. 26.
Gosh.
I'm saving all the high rolls for Vaira
Yeah,
here.
I already feel like drop prone or something.
All right, here comes the damage. 9 piercing. All right, and then
That's not so
here's
bad.
yeah, it could be worse, right?
Oh wait, he has to do a minus d6.
Oh, he
Oh, yeah.
does. You're right. Yeah. Sorry.
And not that it'll make a difference for this one.
He did roll the 6 though, so that would bring it down to a 20.
That would still hit because I don't have my mage armor up yet.
You had your shield, right?
I have
That's
shield
not
up,
enough.
but that only brings me up to 16. If
Oh,
I had
okay.
mage armor, it would
Dang.
it would be enough.
Dang, your AC is 11 without any. Oh,
Yeah.
Most,
'Cause I
most mages
can't-
know to-
Yeah.
oh, that's
most
rough.
mages know to put that on first thing in the morning.
Yeah. All right. It's like I don't know. It's weird because like with NPCs, with some of the NPCs for the adventure, like it says on their sheets, like in the adventure thing, this character starts combat with mage armor.
Right.
So,
It's a super long duration. It's like 8 hours.
oh,
Well,
it
see,
is. Okay.
So it makes sense that they would have it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Vaira had it planned out. I was planning on doing mage armor this next turn because I wasn't expecting the spears.
Assault.
But I guess she would have seen them.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Sorry. I guess I could have told you
It's
they're
fine.
holding spears that they can chuck at
Yeah.
you.
It's
Um,
fine.
But
fine.
that was just the attack on Vaira. So we got one more on the kitty cat.
Yep.
Negative
It looks
6
like a
also.
dog.
No, negative D6.
Minus a
Yep,
D6.
minus d6.
Ooh.
Minus 2. That's an 18.
Ooh, just hits.
Hits.
Wait,
for-
isn't
Ooh.
Kitty still in dodge? So
Oh yeah,
it's
Oh, okay.
advantage.
you roll twice.
Just
Okay.
roll, jeez.
All right, that's a high damage. That's a high damage roll on the straight. That's. But yeah, let's roll again. Okay, that one misses.
Nice.
You don't take that. You don't take that damage roll. All right, man. I want the one good damage roll I get. All right.
All of those guys get to roll a saving throw. Again, an intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw.
Yeah.
All four of
DC
them?
17.
Four of them.
All the ones that are affected.
Not
the,
okay. All right. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's 3 guys. All right.
I think that still applies the D6 because it's a. Oh no, it's not. It's only on Constitution
Only
saving
on-
throws.
yeah.
Never mind.
Okay, so just straight rolls.
Very strong.
Yeah.
That's a fail. That is a fail. And a fail, I'm presuming.
Yep.
Yeah.
DC
Just
17.
They're not very intelligent dudes, and they can't snap out of it. Okay, I think that's all the gladiators' turns, I think. Which brings us to Sestin Varian, right? Reposition the view for the audience here. Try to remember to do that. Okay, so Sestin's this guy, right? Yeah. All right, so let's see what he does here. I think he's probably gonna also chase the goat. But he's laughing. Where does the staff go when you turn into a goat?
Into my form.
Does it really? So they
Sure
Yeah, I
does.
think anything
That's
he's
why I let it
carrying.
happen.
they
They
can't
have
get,
to untransform me to get at it.
they can't get
And
the
I'll be
staff out.
Yep.
What if they like restrain the goat when you retransformed? Are you restrained? Like when you turn back
I
into
don't
Havoc, or are
know.
you still tied up?
How that works.
I guess that it would keep it safe as long as the new, as long as the ropes would be able to fit his new form
As
correctly.
long as, right, because my form is smaller than my normal form, they'd have to be pretty. Well, they'd be tight, and then when I change back, they'd be super tight.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the best
Could
option
kill
would be
you.
making like a lasso
Right.
type rope around his neck, so that's the only thing that would really keep from.
I mean, they could like tie him to something, right? Like they could
Hmm.
like tie you to an object or a pillar or something like that. I'm just thinking of what things that they might do. I mean, Sadicus probably has other ideas for what to do with the goat.
Right.
I mean,
Let's keep it PG.
damn it. Well, I wasn't thinking like that. Come on, man. All right. All right. Well, I guess, yeah, he'll probably run up to the goat also. I think he does call out to the rest, like, I think we've got him. Turn back, clean up the mess. Don't let anything happen to his friends. And he'll run up to there. And I guess he can't really. Let's have him grapple the goat also. Why not? I can do that, right?
I think so.
I
Yeah.
think I can have both of them grapple you at the same time.
Question.
Yeah.
Can I still speak in the bond? I assume it'd still be like goat speech, but
You are a goat. Like polymorph. Polymorph.
that
You
is-
are a goat.
What is
now.
the intelligence of your goat form?
2.
Probably. I don't know if yours has the thing of it has to have a two.
It
Oh no,
doesn't.
like my telepathic bond says it has to have a minimum of 3 to work, but I don't know if yours has that or not.
Does
Mine
it-
doesn't have that.
Do
I
they have?
want
Do they have to be capable of speech?
Thing.
Do they have to be capable of speech
no.
or language or anything?
No, they don't.
So, so you guys just hear bleeding, goat bleeding in your
Actually, I don't know. Let me double check. Okay. If it can't speak any languages, then no, it can't. Yeah, never mind.
Okay.
It just doesn't have to speak the same language as me. That's right.
I think then the connection's just lost entirely. Then, yeah. Because you
Well, I
have
assume it's still be there. Well, I don't know. It's me
because
maintaining.
the goat can't. The goat's not capable of psychic connections, right? So
Right.
I think
Fair enough.
everyone might be aware suddenly that psychic connection's gone.
So Vaira just spoke into her head when she mentioned saves.
Oh yeah.
Also, like, does it cost you stuff to reactivate that, Havoc?
Yeah, but I have like 6 of them a day, and I haven't used any.
Okay, cool. So it's not a big deal. All right. Yeah. Okay. Just something to make note of. I don't know if it's like going to cost you an action to reset that up when you switch back or something. But man, somebody's playing an awesome keyboard solo, and it's really good. Okay.
Probably Ella or Tim.
So let's make the Seston's quite a bit stronger than Sadicus is, but he's going to try to grab hold of you. Let's see if he's successful first before I go into what he says. He does have
I got save.
He does have an athletics check, so he will roll that. That's a 20. It's about the same, actually. It's exactly the same grip that Sadicus had on you. Okay. So he basically, Sadicus hands him a goat. Seston comes around the corner and Sadicus is like, here, take this. He's just like holding the goat. The goat's like kicking and bleeding and like panicking and trying to get away. And Seston just like wraps his big old arms around it and just like, all right, goat, you're coming with me.
No means no.
He's like, he pats the goat. He's like, easy. We'll take good care of you, goat. And he just kind of laughs. And he says to Sadicus, back after the rest, no witnesses. Don't let anything happen to his friends, Sadicus. If you draw on them, I'll kill you myself. That is his turn, I guess. Ambient.
Alright. Do I notice that any of these guys, is there one of them, like the one I flirted with, outside?
I think some of these guys might be the same ones that were there. The guy you flirted with, the guy that tried to stab you was Sadicus. He's down here with the goat.
Ambient can see down here.
Yeah, you can see those guys.
Yeah, I could see it.
Yeah, so you can see this guy. And I mean, you didn't see, he wasn't like in his real form when he tried to stab you. Like he didn't switch back until he went back on the other side of the gate, right? So you might not recognize him. Or maybe you'd recognize the sword. I suppose that's possible.
Okay. But it's really too far.
It's pretty far.
What?
Right.
Oh, you got 200 and something, don't you?
Oh
Or is
yeah, I
it
have
120?
300. Dark vision though.
Yeah, so you got like crazy eyesight.
You should be able to see me. I
Yeah.
think.
Okay.
Oh,
So
he's a goat.
Right, you should be able to see a goat, and then you see my shield standing up.
You see across the courtyard, you see two strange, dark-clothed men handling a goat very oddly.
alright, I'm gonna head straight towards them. So I'm gonna move 30 feet.
All right, you move to that square.
By
You can
30 feet.
you can drop over the wall there. That is dropping over the wall. You're gonna take some damage.
I think he's
Oh,
flying.
I'm
He's flying.
flying.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. All right, never mind.
So I'm
You don't
floating.
take damage for flying then.
But I'll move the moonbeam because I'm still concentrating on it. I'll move
Right on
it
top of
right
him.
over here.
Oh man, that's dope. Okay, so like right here.
Yeah,
All right, that's good stuff. That's good
Just-
stuff.
just to protect Vaira in case.
Maybe move it out one more just in case they try and go around it.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Remember, it's when they
They're on this guy.
end their turn. Is it when they start their turn in it?
Start their turn.
Or
Or
if they
go
run,
through it.
Yeah, or if they go through it on their turn.
Oh.
And these guys are dumb. Like I don't think they would know better. They're not looking up. They're looking at their targets.
Okay. That's when it starts its turn.
Alright, that was my action. Bonus action. Since I'm in my archer form, I'm gonna hit this rogue.
Uh, Oh, okay. Yeah. Take a shot.
Archer.
11.
11.
11 misses.
Alright, that ends my turn. And then I let Soul know that it seems that Havoc turned into a goat.
Out loud.
Out loud,
Yeah,
yeah.
you have to say it out loud. You have to like.
Jesus.
It's really too bad because I think it would have been hilarious if we just started hearing goat sounds. in
That's
our
what I
head.
wanted to do.
I know. I kind of wanted to.
How do you know, Ambien?
Good point.
That's a fair point.
That's true too. Because we lost the voice connection, that's true. Okay, then I wouldn't know.
I mean, so you see a goat being handled by two men, and the mental bond disappeared.
Yeah,
Can you make a roll for it?
can I make
Like
a roll
a-
for that?
Intelligence
I would
check?
allow like an intelligence check what do you guys think is a fair DC? Like 15? Put everything together? I think that's fair.
Yeah.
The goat is the color of Havoc.
Yeah, and he's got a
One
broken
horn.
and he's got a broken
Yeah.
horn. I did describe him that way. Certainly.
All right. Do
Yeah.
this.
I should use
Oh, look at that natural 20.
Nice.
Okay, yeah,
There you
yeah.
go.
You know the goat is Havoc for sure. And you're like, man, why are they capturing Havoc? He's turned into a goat. That's weird. I didn't know Havoc could turn into goats. Turn into a goat or whatever.
Oh,
And,
Ambien
yeah.
will have a field day with that.
Yeah, Havoc
He
is the
is-
goat. Look at
He is the goat.
the bits
Goat.
for the crit there. Thanks, Unrooted. All right. So yeah, you know he is the goat.
All right.
Do what
So
you
I
will with
let
that
them
information.
know from that side. I don't know where Meryn is. He's too far.
Well,
He's
we don't know he's here at all. Really.
He's visible now.
I'm not. I'm visible now. Yeah.
I think
Oh,
he's
okay.
spoken the bond once or twice.
But he's up to the northeast of you.
Yeah.
You should be able to see him.
All right. I just scream out loud so that I
Okay.
could also distract these people here where Havoc is.
Okay.
Okay.
I find it funny that the only reason I can really see the guys over here is from the moonbeam and just spells and things going on over here. Because I couldn't see
Like,
that far in the dark.
There's guards coming this way, like any minute now. Like you guys are having like full-fledged open combat in the literal city streets now.
Yeah,
So
it's time to get off the street, Vaira.
it's yeah, I wouldn't advise staying out on the street much longer, especially visible. 'Cause,
Wait,
yeah,
are you landed? Are you on the street, Meryn? Or are
Yeah.
you flying?
He's on the street.
I'm
I
on the
think.
street.
Oh, you are, okay.
That
All right. Is that your turn, Ambien?
yes, that's my turn.
Good stuff, man. All right, we're back to Doppelganger, I think. So that's right. So, let's see what Doppelganger does here. She watched all the commotion with the goat and Seston and everything. I think the let's see what Annette does. Maybe she's got some tricks that can help her out. She turns into a gladiator-looking guy with a spear and a shield. Yeah, I guess that's how it works. Shape changer. Oh, equipment it's carrying isn't transformed, so it doesn't have the shield. It's got a short bow, but it looks like one of those big beefy dudes. Yeah, and it's gonna head back over towards the window and try to climb back in. 30 feet up this way. Is that right? Maybe one more square? Yeah, one more square.
So when you're dragging the tokens, if you just right-click as you're dragging them, it'll give you that same thing.
Oh, really? You can do that?
Yep, and that way you don't have to forget where they were and whatnot.
When I do that, it moves the whole map all weird, though. Like, while you're yeah. When
While
I
you're
do that,
dragging
it, like, grabs the map, and it, like, moves the screen
Yeah.
around, the whole screen around when I do that.
Weird.
I don't know why. It might be just, like, a setting I have clicked or something. I don't know.
It does the same thing for me.
Oh yeah, that's so that you can move far enough, so because you can't like move the screen when you.
Like, when I do the right click, so, like, I can measure, but I can't move
Right.
it around.
Oh.
'Cause it's...
Don't hold the button down. Just click once with the right click.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
If you hold the button down, it lets you scroll the screen,
That's actually
so that you
really...
can go very far.
That's really helpful. Thank you so much. You've saved me a lot of work, or a lot of like annoyance. Cool. Thanks, Wolf, the pro Roll20 guy. Hey Wolf, did you renew your Roll20 subscription recently?
I never let it drop. I've been paying them for nothing.
I'm still waiting on those monthly rewards that they promised back in October that they only rolled out one reward. All right. Meryn, your turn.
All right. So, I'm gonna move up a little bit,
Okay. There's a giant
and
hole in the
then
street.
Careful of the chasm.
Yeah. there's a
yeah,
giant
I'll just sit at the edge of the chasm that's totally there, and I'll cast a. Now that they're all kind of centered around a little bit more, I'll cast Gravity Sinkhole 20 feet in the air. At this
Okay.
point,
Okay, so you're doing the pull them 20 feet up in the air thing now.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Was it a con save from them?
yeah. Hang on, let me actually click the spell. There we go.
We'll do left to right, top first on the saves, just like we did last time.
Nice.
Okay, so here's. Well, actually, they get a plus. Here's the first save, second, third, fourth. It's fail, save, fail, save. Same thing that happened last time, I think.
Is it the same people?
And anyone that fails it, I'm gonna use my other thing to make them go 5 feet higher in the air.
Hold up. D4. Oh wait, no, it's only for concentration. Never mind.
The guys who have the static on them, it's for their attack rolls, I think. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
and concentration checks, but only those, I think.
Oh, okay. All right. They do take 23 damage, right? If they fail, so the first guy takes 23,
Yep.
and he's very nearly dead. The second guy succeeds, takes half.
Right.
So, 11, I
Yeah.
guess. Then he fails, so he takes 23. Then he passes, so he takes 11. All right.
Yeah, and then, yeah, 25 feet of fall damage for 2 of them.
You only go in increments of 10, I think.
Oh yeah. And they'd all be the first and fourth one would be pulled towards the center of this into the moonbeam.
I thought they were pulled up.
Pulled up and towards the center. Here, let me link it.
Right. So if you put it like right here, they'd get pulled up and slightly.
Oh, this
That
this guy saves, so he doesn't get pulled anywhere.
Okay.
Right,
Um,
be-
Here, let me
But these guys can stay in it.
actually link
Like, we can
the
assume these guys
spell.
stay in the moonbeam. They get pulled up
Yeah.
and then they fall 25 feet. Like 2 of them do, right? So it's this guy does and this guy
Yeah.
does. So he's gonna take some more damage. No matter, I think it's 2d6. It's 25 feet.
Yep.
1d6 per 10.
The
You know what's
first-
great? Is one of those guys was prone
Oh,
too, so now he's up and then back down, still prone.
Yeah. Well, like, he's actually dead.
Bad day.
He dies. It's just enough.
Nice.
Just enough fall damage to kill him.
Worst day.
And then the third guy will take a little bit of extra damage here. Let me just roll his damage
He'd be
separately.
prone now.
Nice.
6. I mean, I don't. Does he have? I don't think he has to be prone, right? You don't automatically go prone when you take fall damage, do you?
I don't know.
It's a
I don't
good
know
thing.
if prone is part of it.
Yeah, I don't know if it would.
Nice. Not what I wanted.
I feel like even if he was falling, he'd probably have to do some sort of
Well, like, you can do a roll to.
acrobatics check.
Yeah, there's a thing that I think some rogues can do or something where, like, you take half the fall damage because you.
Okay, at the end of the fall, the creature takes 1d6 bludgeoning damage for every 10 feet it fell, up to a maximum of
creature
20d6. The
lands prone.
creature lands prone unless it avoids taking damage from the fall.
Yeah,
so-
so they are. He does go prone then. All right. And is there anything else I'm missing where they get moved or anything like that?
Nope.
Okay. All right. So your spell goes off. You kill one of them. You got anything else?
Alright. Meryn's gonna look over his shoulder to see if anyone saw him do it.
You see, like, are you looking, like, I'm guessing towards the nearest guardhouse? You see some lights, coming on, like some lanterns probably coming on. There's no guards, like, coming out yet. It's also late at night. I don't think there's people just out walking around. Like,
Yep.
they seem to be- they seem to
Meryn
be-
will look the other way from the fight and start whistling inconspicuously.
Yeah, okay, that'll work. Okay.
Yeah,
Is that in
definitely.
your turn?
Yep.
All right. Havoc, what are you doing? You're good. Are you trying to escape from the clutches of Seston Meryn here?
I mean, yes.
Let me look at
I
the.
assume it's an action to try and get out.
So polymorph is concentration up to 1 hour.
Right.
And
The best I can hope for is breaking the grapple.
and like running off the roof to take damage or
Right.
something.
That's something that briefly went through my head. Yes.
All right. Okay, so yeah, I think that's all you can since you're grappled. I mean, you can attack him, I guess, with disadvantage because you're grappled, or you can try to just like do the contested check.
Is it my action to try and break it? I assume it is.
I think it is, yeah.
Target grapple. Escaping grapple. Yep, action to do so. Let's give it a shot.
Let me just check the condition, make sure I'm not missing anything.
Fuck.
Speed 0. Condition ends if an effect removes from the reach. Okay, yeah. So you rolled a 13. Let's see what he rolls.
Low.
He does have a +9 to athletics, I think. He rolls a 14. He rolls just enough.
Darn.
So like the goat struggles and he's kicking around and he's flailing and he's like bleeding really loud and it looks like he's gonna escape for a second, but then yeah, but then Seston like gets his other arm around and he says, "Easy, you're not going anywhere." Yeah. Come on, stop fighting it. We're not gonna hurt you. Just calm down.
Okay.
He like got a smirk on his face, but yeah, he's grabbing onto you. Is that your turn?
I've
never polymorphed someone before.
I don't like it. I'm going to. I assume I can still mentally command my dude, since it doesn't take any actions.
Does the goat have the ability to have a shadow active? I think your shadow might disappear when you turn.
Is the shadow a goat?
I mean, like, here, let me look at polymorph again because I think
It says it remains unless I dismiss it, manifest another, or I'm incapacitated, which I'm not. Or if it's killed.
the target's. So, like, when you get polymorph, the target's game statistics, including mental ability scores, are replaced by the statistics of the chosen beast. It retains its alignment and personality. The target assumes the hit points in a form and reverts to its normal form. The creature returns the number of hit points. So, like, mentally and everything, like, you're a goat. I don't know if goat would know how to use Shadow Havoc. You can use bonus action to magically manifest the echo yourself. Organize space. The echo is magical damage you last until it is destroyed, until you dismiss it as a bonus action, until you manifest another echo, or until you're incapacitated. Yeah, I mean, it stays there. Like the shadow form, I think at the very least it stays there. It doesn't like get dismissed like you're wording on your thing. But yeah, I don't think the goat knows how to command it because mentally, and your game statistics and your mental ability is that of a goat. And what is that intelligence score again?
14.
A goat's got
two.
4. Oh, okay.
From my knowledge of goats, you just want to find something to eat.
Yeah,
Now I wanna find something.
yeah, you're just like You're like, man, there's no grass up here on this roof. I really want to get some grass.
Well, I still have so when you're a druid or you're like when I was Vash and I was polymorphing in the ape, I still knew what I wanted to do.
Yeah, like
It wouldn't have mattered which form I turned into. I still had an idea of that I'm not actually an ape and I want to accomplish something.
You retain your alignment and personality, but that is
Correct.
all.
Well, my personality is wanting to be free. We've
Yeah,
established
totally,
this.
yeah.
All
Free.
right. But no, that's pretty much all I had. To try to free the grapple. So that's
Okay.
it.
All right. I don't know, it's tough, man. Sorry, I got you in a spot I didn't know I was going to be able to have you in. I'm kind of proud of myself.
Polymorph.
I didn't think that they were going to spot you. I was pretty sure they were going to give up and just like let you get away.
I've said it many times. If they keep trying long enough, it has to happen.
Yeah. It did happen on like the least likely roll too.
All right.
So Magic Man, who's visible now, the guy who polymorphed you, he's gonna have to maintain that concentration. What's his movement speed here? Not very good. He is a dwarf, so he has 25. I think he will move to there. What's the range on Fireball?
120 feet, I believe.
150 feet.
150 feet.
Yep. Let me just see how far away we are here. Oh man, I mean it's just enough. He could lob a fireball over there pretty easily. I think he does. So he's gonna launch a fire. He sees like he looks over across the roof. Well, no, he has dark vision 60 feet. So he probably there's torches on over there. There's those big braziers on over there, so you can see it.
Does he see the moonbeam?
He probably does. Like I guess it's really high up in the air. He sees it landing on the other side of the wall, right? So he can't see who's being damaged by the moonbeam. But yeah, there's chaos going on over there, and he sees Soul and Ambient up on top of the wall fighting these guys. He pulls out a wand, and he launches a fireball over there. It's gonna land somewhere like right in here, just enough to damage this guy.
It will also damage these guys on the floor, right?
Well, they're 20 feet down, and the fireball here. Let me just cast it through him here.
What's the range of fireball?
It's got a 40-foot
40.
or like a 20-foot radius, so it would go
40 feet. I mean, yeah, it doesn't like go through walls though. Like I feel like if he casts it and it hits on top of the wall, it's gonna blow out over the top of those guys, but it wouldn't like. There's no reason it would go down. You know what I'm saying? So like it would explode fire like 20 feet over their heads, but I don't see why that would damage them. Really, all it damages is this guy right here. He's not trying to hit you guys at all. He's just trying to hit. Seston said to make sure that nothing happens to you guys, basically. So, yeah, I mean he can't hit both of those guys, so he just hits the one weaker one. All right, so I'll make his dex save. He fails. He takes 25 fire damage as the top of the wall explodes in fire. Yeah. The guy's almost dead after getting hit by the fireball, but not quite dead yet. I don't think he's gonna do anything else. No, I don't think he's gonna do anything else. That ends his turn. Vaira, what are you doing?
cool. So how tall exactly is this wall?
20 feet.
20 feet. Okay, so if I backed up like 10 feet, or I don't know how, cause I have Misty Step as a once per day trait that I can use, and I can only jump to 30 feet. So I have to see where I'm going. Would I be able to see if I took a step back? Or
Yeah. So like these rivulets on the side of the wall, I think like these are like castle wall style rivulets, right? So you got like
yeah.
this square is like probably a little bit higher than this square, like than like right here or whatever. So these like some parts of these are higher and the parts in between them are lower or whatever. I think if you backed up, you could like see. It makes sense that you could like see in there and teleport to it. Is what I'm saying. Long story short,
Okay.
but I mean you'd have to be like right here, which is, or like in one of these rivulets, I think, because you wouldn't
Well,
be able to
she's-
see down onto like.
She's right next to one right here.
Yeah. So like you could teleport
Yeah.
right to there or something if you want. That's fine. Or like
Okay.
over here. I mean, if you're backing up like 5 to 10 feet, like anywhere within 30-foot range is fine. I think it's reasonable.
Cool. So she's gonna do that
Okay.
and end up. So she'll end up right here,
All right.
ish. I think.
That's fine.
And then so
Oh, wait.
because that's a
Wait. Sorry, you can't teleport through the wall. That's the whole thing with the wall, right? It's like got
Yeah.
magic runes on it. So I don't want to make you waste your Misty Step, but I just
Oh.
remembered you can't actually do that.
You got to teleport
can-
up and land on the
She's
wall.
telling-
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah, you could teleport
Yeah.
up and land on it. Yeah. If
Fair
you
enough.
wanted to just like teleport to the space like right above it and just like fall
Drop
down like
5 feet.
yeah, and just
she's-
you wouldn't even take
she's willing
damage or
to do
anything.
that. Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. Cool. So she's still.
Yeah, you're fine.
And
Sorry.
then, so because that's a trait, I can still do a spell, right? A normal.
Yeah, it's a bonus action, so you still have an action, and yeah, it can be a spell because that's not technically a spell.
Okay. Then, now she will cast her mage armor.
Okay.
Just in case. So,
Right
yeah.
So
And
your AC increases.
Yes.
What does mage armor look like? I'm just curious.
Okay, so because of her, when she casts a spell, let me find it. Oh shoot, where did it go? Because of the type of psionic sorcerer she is, when she casts a spell, something happens. I just gotta figure out where I put it. Oh, here we go. Faint motes of light sparkle around her, so I want to imagine it as the faint motes of light just like kind of like they start forming up and then they go to her as like a solid like shield around her and then they kind of disappear. So they're there but
Yeah,
you can't see them.
right on.
Yep.
Good stuff. That's your turn?
So if
Still
I
have movement, right?
yeah, I still have some movement.
Yep.
If I only move back. So
We can say like you didn't have to use any of your movement because if you just like teleported to the air, you wouldn't have had to move back to see.
yeah, that's true. She's gonna go over here.
Okay.
Yep. And that's it. That's all of her stuff she can do.
Right on. The phase spider. Okay. You get some temp HP from ambient. The phase spider sees the two guys at the doorway down below. It looks like the thing with the goat is well in hand. I think the Garx decides to not pay that any mind, and he goes to the edge of the wall here, and he's still invisible, and he rappels down I guess. He climbs. He has a climb speed of 30 feet, which is just enough. Handing out XP during the session. Yes. All right. Everybody takes 6 right now. And I will do better. As they say. Okay. So Ambien already sees the spider, but for everyone else who's on top of the wall over there, let's see if he hits first. A spider, just a gigantic spider, just appears on top of one of these guys. Basically, he does not hit. He misses. I guess he would have advantage because he's attacking from stealth.
From stealth. Yep.
So then
from visibility, but either way, yeah.
Then he actually just hits them because the AC of the guy is 17. So he does hit. So you guys just see this gigantic spider appear out of the ether and just wrap itself around this guy, and bites him. The guy is going to take some damage. He takes 8 piercing and he has to make a con save. Let's go ahead and take off the 8, and then his con's not great. He passes.
Good job.
On take half as much damage, so it takes half of the 17. Which is 8. It's another 8.
Yep.
And I think that's all that happens. He doesn't get paralyzed or anything, I guess, right? No. Okay, so he's got a gigantic spider on top of him, and it's huge. It's bigger than he is, basically. The guy beside him is just screaming. All right, that's Garx's turn. He finally got to do a thing. Soul?
Soul is incredibly worried because Vaira left Kitty all on his own. So instead of focusing on the guy who's right in front of him, he figures Vaira or Ambien can take care of him. Soul's actually going to go over to the edge of the wall and then shoot down at probably this guy who's not prone.
This guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's gonna yell at Kitty to run into the wall or into the compound.
Okay.
So he's gonna shoot that guy. 17.
17 hits.
Oh gosh. 6 damage.
Okay.
And then he's gonna shoot again.
13 misses.
13. Okay. And Kitty's gonna use his action to dash. So he's gonna go 80 feet.
Okay.
So it's gonna be right here.
Right on.
Does that reload 4 mean you have to reload after 4 shots?
Yes, that's what that means. Yeah.
So Soul used his infusion on it. It is.
Got some special bullshit where you don't have to reload.
Yep.
Make range to ignores the
Just
loading property.
creates its own. Cool.
So he just doesn't. He has infinite ammo basically. Right.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Basically
That's
infinite
nice.
ammo glitch.
I made it better because Meryn is so big on the fact that it's a bad weapon.
That's funny.
Well, it is a bad weapon. It
Can't run
is.
out of ammo if you never have any.
Right on.
And I think he's gonna move actually. I only moved like from here 5 feet. So from 25 feet this way.
Okay.
Walking along the wall.
Yeah.
Right on. Is that your turn?
That's my turn. Yep.
Good stuff. Veterans are going. One of them has a spider on him. But we'll start with the guys up top of the walls for now. Let's see. He just got a fireball launched at him, and he was messing with Soul a minute ago, I guess. So, he will not let you get by, and he will charge Soul. I guess I could do like maybe he charges Vaira here thing, but Vaira just like flew away. She didn't damage him at all. Okay, so Soul, he does have multi-attack. And he gets 2 long sword attacks. I think he's probably... He just drops the crossbow and comes at you with his long sword. He's wielding it with 2 hands.
Okay.
So here goes first attack. 16.
Misses.
Second attack. 20.
Ooh, that just hits, but
Shield.
shield.
Shield. All right. So yeah, he comes at you. You're like running across the top of the wall. He comes at you with a sword. First one misses. Looks like he's going to connect on the second one, but you get your hand up and block it with like a magic shield just in time. What does that put your AC up to, by the way?
25.
Nice. That's great. That's ridiculous. Okay. All right. Then this guy down here. He can get to there. And I guess he's going to take another shot at you, Soul.
Sounds good.
So there's that. 10 misses terribly.
Misses.
I don't think he actually had a chance of hitting you unless he rolled a crit, because he only has a +3.
Oh.
But that's okay. He doesn't
luck
know
to
that
him.
he doesn't know your AC is 25.
There's
This-
also 2 floating characters over here if he wants to try, but he can go for me for sure.
Yeah, well, you're the only one that's been like shooting at them and stuff, right? Like they're flying
Right.
over the wall, but they haven't damaged those guys really. I mean, Vaira is doing a lot of damage to these guys, but that's
Right.
it's a different story.
Vaira, Ambient, go forward. I'll take these guys.
These guys down here that are entangled with the spider, the guy who is screaming, panicking as this giant translucent spider is like biting his friend, will engage with it, I suppose. He draws his weapon and runs in. He does have multi-attacks, so he'll take the same attacks that they got on you against the spider, and the spider is much lower AC here. So this could be the end for our spider friend.
Does he also have a short sword? Because then he'd get 3 attacks.
Does he have? He doesn't have. Wait. Veteran makes two
That's-
longs. If it has a short sword drawn, it can also make a short. I did say he was wielding the long sword with 2 hands, because he has 2 different long sword attacks.
No, I meant the one down on the spider. This one.
Yeah,
Because he was prepared, like waiting to go into the room.
that's
So I wasn't sure
true.
if he had
That's
his weapons
true.
drawn.
Yeah, I guess I'll give him like a. So if he can make
That's
2
true.
long sword attacks and a short sword attack.
I think so.
Yep.
Yeah.
All
That's
right.
what it says.
According to
But he
that.
has to do the long sword attacks one-handed instead of 2-handed, and
Right.
he does have both. So, all right. So here's 2 long sword attacks first. That's a hit
Bullshit.
for 9. He stabs into the spider as Eker leaks out of him. Second attack. I mean, he might actually legitimately kill the spider right here, just to be real.
Yes.
That's also a hit. For another 6. He's probably not going to kill the spider, but he's going to be really injured. And then the short sword attack. That is also a
Nice.
hit. Spider takes another 7 as Garx shrieks in pain and hisses as the other guy jumps him.
This guy's bow breaking was the best thing that could have happened to him.
Yeah,
He
for
can
real.
actually do stuff with his swords.
For real. And I think... Oh, the guy that's engaged with the spider obviously. Let's see. I'm just gonna give him the. He might actually kill Garx here, but I'm just gonna give him the 2 longsword attacks. That's a miss.
Is he prone? Is it like on him, or is he just like in his space?
The spider didn't grapple him. Technically, it just attacked him. Like, it didn't use his action to grapple. But it's sort of on him. Like, it dropped down on him, basically. It, like, repelled onto him with its web. So I don't know, like...
I can say if he's prone, then he'd be doing it with disadvantage.
Well, if we're... Yeah, I guess we're doing the same rules as, like, a giant creature.
It doesn't matter. I just figured I'd give the spider a chance.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of want the spider to live. Let's see if what this second attack does. So the first one miss. That's a hit. And he rolls just enough to kill the spider.
Oh,
So Garx lets out a and he dies. Maybe I'll give him death saves. I don't know.
Here's a question. Does it phase back as it dies? Like, does it stay on this plane?
I don't know how it works with phase spiders. I think he probably does.
I don't know either.
I don't know how it would work with them. It doesn't say.
It works however you want it to work.
Yeah. We'll just say he stays on this plane.
Alright.
Okay. That is the veteran's turn. Garx should not have messed with those guys. So we got the hidden halfling who gets to go now. Her bow is repaired. She's probably going to you guys can see my arrow, huh? Yeah, I think she's gonna jump down there. She got some special bullshit to avoid fall damage or anything.
can you just hide your arrows?
He could, yeah. I think he forgets.
What do you?
He's got a lot of NPCs to run.
Yeah, I could like switch over the GM layer and then draw the arrow, but it's just like extra work. It's like an extra.
Well, that thing
you
on the
don't have
side
that-
where you click on the arrow, if you hover it, there should be a hide from others option.
Oh yeah, there is. Yeah. Okay. Oh well. It doesn't really matter. I'm just looking at what she can do here.
If she descends by climbing, then she wouldn't take damage, but it would cost movement.
Yeah, or she can just jump off the edge.
Right. It's not a lot of damage. It'd be 30 feet, so it'd be 3d6.
And prone.
And well, yeah, and prone. Well, she
Unless
means
she's
to do it,
above.
so I assume she'd get a chance to not be prone.
She doesn't really have anything that would let her not be prone. I mean, she could use cunning action, I suppose, to use her movement to stand back up.
Yeah. Sure.
So, yeah, she'll take the 3d6.
Is she still
7.
hidden?
She is still stealthed until she fires or something, right? So,
I think.
I mean, I guess she like drops down into a shadow onto the street. She'll use her cunning action to stand up. And then when she turns and fires at these guys with the spider, she's going to reveal herself. First attack has advantage.
Yep.
Let me move the spider out of the way so I can see what I'm doing. She also has like some special, like she's an archer. She's got a lot of special bullshit. Point blank shot. It doesn't matter here though. Okay. All right. So 2 shots. She has the thing where she can do 2 shots and take off. What was it? 2 from the attack roll. Where is it at? Repeating shot or something, right? That was. Where
It was -2 to attack, and she gets an extra attack.
Rapid shot. There it is. Yeah. Okay. Crit 31. She also gets sneak attack on that.
I assume she's attacking this one, right? Oh,
Yeah.
No, he wasn't probably.
The one that just killed the spider. Yeah. All right. Oh, thanks for the tip, Unread. For the bits for the crit. So he takes 12 from just the damage. Then the sneak attack. Her sneak attack is 46, so I guess she gets 8d6 sneak attack.
Right, you double it. Well, you roll the 4s and double it, but or either way.
Another 30. That guy dies.
Damn.
Nice.
That's a lot.
Then the second attack hits the other guy. Doesn't get sneak attack because she's now visible. So she jumps down, she like rolls when she hits the ground or whatever, and then pops up and like shoots an arrow right through the guy's neck that just killed the spider. He like and he like falls to his knees. He's like grabbing at the arrow sticking out of his throat, and then he falls to the ground. And she fires the shot at the guy behind him and hits him too. For 7. Not as much damage. Definitely not as cool. All right. And I think that's it. Is that all she does? I think so. I think that is all she does. Okay. Sadicus, who no longer has a goat in his possession. He's just handed it off to someone else. He's going to run. He's going to do the same thing. He's going to run over this way, jump off the roof. He'll take the. I guess he's a floor lower, so it's only 2d6. He's 10 feet lower than she was. He uses like his cunning action or whatever to. He has 90 total feet. Yeah, so he uses cunning action to run 60. Takes 11 damage. Hits the ground.
Now he has to either action stand up or stay prone.
Yeah, I guess that's true. He'll action stand up. He also still has 15 feet of movement.
After that, yeah.
Oh,
but yeah, I assumed he only had 30 feet of movement. I have no idea.
He has 30, yeah, but he has cunning action, which put him enough to get there, so he's still at 30 left.
And then stands up for has 15 left. Yep.
Yeah. And 15 is not enough to get him there, but that's fine. He actually, I think he's gonna stay behind the halfling. He's like a little winded when he gets up off the ground. He looks a little winded, and yeah, and he just like looks at Kieran. She's looking at him. I don't know, Ambien, you can see what's going on over here. Make an insight check. Just kind of curious.
Okay.
You pick up on this. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, he gives her a look like he's annoyed with her, and she's looking at him with like puppy dog eyes, like you recognize the look of love. I guess that's the best way. Like the halfling is in love with Sadicus. Like you can tell by the way she's looking at him.
Oh boy.
Out of character, this is not Lynette, right? Or is this Lynette?
Which one?
The archer lady.
The halfling one.
Oh no, that's Kieran is the halfling. Lynette is right here, the
okay.
doppelganger. This is the halfling Kieran.
Does Ambien recognize Sadicus as the one that almost killed him?
It would have to be his sword because he was looking like one of the gladiators when he did that. He was looking like one of these guys. But you might, like, if you recognize him, it would be his sword because he did have like a special sword that he tried to kill you with.
Mm-hmm.
So it's possible you recognize the sword. I think. You rolled really high on insight, so I'm kind of tempted to allow you to be like, yeah, that's the sword that he tried to kill me with.
Okay.
Yeah. I could make you roll another perception, but I don't want to. I think it's fair to say you recognize it. That is his turn. All right, gladiators get to go. You guys have all run up the wall, so I guess they have no choice, these guys down here, but to go for Meryn. So he's going to use half his movement to stand up. Now these
They
guys...
still have
Kitty.
two.
Takes damage.
He's right there.
Sorry?
Whenever they take damage whenever they start their turn there.
Yeah, okay, so
Moonbeam.
what's the damage these two guys...
Constitution. They need to do a save first.
Con saves. Alright, here's
Con
2 of those. That's a fail and a success. The guy up top fails. This guy fails. What
That's
happens?
22 radiant damage.
He dies. What about this guy? He takes 11 damage.
11.
He's
Yeah.
not dead yet. Does he gets to have his turn now?
Yep.
Yeah.
He used half his
Yeah, but he
movement
was-
to stand up, so he only has 15 feet of movement. He runs. Was that right? Was that 15 feet? Yeah.
It
Then
should be noted that they know that the light is hurting them. Like it's easy to put together. Light means ow.
yeah, that's fair.
So they might avoid it from now on.
Well, they don't have to run through it to get to their targets now.
Right. So they're good.
I'm thinking he's probably gonna dash towards Meryn. I don't know if he'll make it to him, but he's gonna try.
Also, Kitty's right here, so
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know if you
Yeah.
want to kill him.
He can't. He could make it to Kitty. Yeah. He could make it just far enough to threaten Kitty, but that's his action, so he can't
Well, I mean-
attack.
The totally real sinkhole, bit of an obstacle.
Yeah, totally.
So I should be fine.
The
Yeah.
totally real sinkhole up here.
He needs to jump.
And then
Yeah.
this guy, he can run. Nobody can get close enough to Kitty to make an attack, so I think he might just go for Meryn. And get like to right there. Maybe he runs here just to avoid the extra attack from Kitty.
Right.
Oh, how do you do this thing? Oh, okay. So it would be like right there. Okay, got it.
The other nice thing
Right.
about that is that the line doesn't show up until after you move them.
Oh, okay, cool.
For us.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you guys metagame enough as it is, so I really don't want to give you guys any more excuses. All right. He also used his action though, so he can't do anything to you yet, Meryn.
Oh, he'll be dead by next turn anyways. We're fine.
We'll see. We'll see.
We'll all be gone.
These guys in the room here, like some of them are looking out the window. Like, what's going on? I think maybe they'll start. Some of them, like one or two of them, might start climbing out the window. Like this guy.
Yeah, don't use the stairs.
Well, they know that they
No particular reason, but how far away is that inn that I was sabotaging?
pretty far, pretty far.
500
Okay.
feet or less.
Several
Yeah,
minutes.
is it-
Several minutes walk, probably.
Aw.
I don't like. They walked by it on the way here. The rest of the party did when they were.
Yeah, didn't we see a kid
Yeah.
outside?
Yeah.
Getting thrown out or something.
Yeah,
Getting
yeah.
harassed.
Yeah, and it didn't take them that long to get here.
Yeah, yeah. What's I mean, it took him. It should have taken him several minutes, but I didn't
We
want.
abbreviated it so that they didn't have to sit out forever.
Yeah, I didn't want him to miss
Alright.
the whole session. What's investigation? Is it wisdom?
Intelligence.
That's intelligence. yeah.
Intelligence.
All right. I'm gonna see if they know that they climbed out the window. No, they don't. They see a busted window and they have no idea that the perps climbed out the window. They're just like, oh, commotion in here. What happened? They have no idea. They're looking out
This
the
guy-
window, but they
Yeah,
don't.
This guy should see these ones getting hit, shouldn't they? Or
They're below.
Too far straight down.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're straight down. So he would have to like crawl out the window and then look down, and he's like there's like an overhang there or something. So he he can't really see. He can probably hear the
Okay.
commotion.
They can't hear like bleeding from above them.
I mean, it's like it would be like out this window and then around the side, around the back of the thing. He might hear some distant goat bleeding, and he's like, he rolled a 9 intelligence, so he hears a goat bleeding, and he's like, did one of the goats escape from the stables? He just has no idea what's going on. Yeah, I think I think that's pretty much what these guys do. They don't know what to do. All right, so Seston, who has a goat in his hands now, and he can just like carry you around.
You've unlocked my trap card. He moves at half speed.
Does he?
Yeah.
Yep, for dragging me.
Okay. Well, he's gonna use his action to restrain you. So he pulls out a rope, and he ties you up, like hog ties you. So he like ties all your feet together.
Damn.
And he can do that with an action. You can tie someone up, I believe.
I think so, yeah.
So he uses action to restrain you. And does he have to make a contested roll to do that?
I think if they're already grappled, no, but I'm not sure.
Let's see. Tying up a creature. DnD5e. Let's see what we find on Google.
Sure, yeah. Tim is the one that knows that kind of stuff.
Tying someone up with a rope. Sounds like something Strong Arm would do. Tim would be like, my whole character is centered around being able to tie people up the most efficiently.
Right.
It's like my character's whole build is around tying
Yeah, I
people up.
built in the sleight of hand a lot. Pick the sailor background so I could have an excuse to know how to use ropes better.
That's great. That's good stuff. Let's see here. It doesn't require like I don't know. This is just what DMs are saying. Okay, and the PHB. So it could be like a dex check to securely tie up a prisoner. So it's
Remember, when you can't find the rules for something, common sense works too.
Yeah, you can make it up. You're the DM.
Yeah. I would say if I'm already
Yeah,
grappled,
okay.
then tying me up as an action is totally fair.
Yeah, but here's the thing, like, there could still be a check to see how efficiently he ties the bonds. I mean, you
That
probably
would be
wouldn't,
sleight of hand. That's it.
you probably wouldn't be
Yeah,
able to
we can do
escape
that.
as a goat, but when you turn back, you might be able to finagle
But he
away.
could be a great scapegoat, though.
Yeah, I mean, so do some type of dexterity check for him, just to see how well he does it.
All right. Let's see. I mean, he has, like, his... I'll just do a dex save. I mean, I don't want
And
to...
if
His dex skill... I mean, he has acrobatics, which is great.
I am wiggling around, which would make it possible he could not do it as well.
But I should have given him a sleight of hand skill, but I didn't think it would ever come up with this guy. So I'm just going to use his acrobatics skill. Because it would be about the same. Like, plus. 15 will be the DC. But you are a goat, and you are tied up now and restrained. So you have the grappled condition and the restrained condition.
And the restrained, yeah.
And he's got half movement, but he can
Yeah.
move around with you now. He doesn't have an action to dash. But I think for now, he's just going to carry you back behind this wall. So he's just going to, like, pull you 15 feet this way.
Okay.
Like, while his buddies finish clearing out the compound or whatever. Alright. Yeah.
I'm not gagged.
No, you're not. You're not gagged. You're just like hog-tied, and a goat. Yeah. So he pulls you back there.
Goats eat anything. Is it with rope? Because I could see him trying to eat that rope.
This-
Yeah, but I mean, it's tied to his feet. His feet are like the tips of his feet are all tied together.
Yeah, we're what's that guy's name? Sadicus. This is how he ended up hating goats. He got polymorphed into one, and he's hated them ever since.
He's had a quest to destroy all goats since. Okay, that's his turn, I guess. Ambien, what's going on?
So Ambien's gonna move closer towards the building over
You
there.
just see the goat tied up and dragged away.
Yeah.
Nothing strange going on here. Perfectly fine, people. Move about your business.
But I can't reach with any of my spells. But I can see Sadicus over there. And I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay, on Sadicus here.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Guiding Bolt is enough range, but what's the range on it? It's like 120
120 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, 120.
All right, you got an attack roll.
Please kill me.
So
16?
it is almost enough to hit, but it
Darn.
does not. Just one higher
I
would have hit.
never hit.
So
anything.
you fire it. Adam,
Well, here's
I-
the question:
Go
Does
ahead.
Taticus know he's there? Because if not, then he would be essentially attacking from stealth.
He
Well-
should because Ferdy's glowing right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's right.
Ambien is
you're all
glowing.
starry.
Yeah, I mean, he's also within 40 feet of the giant braziers. I don't remember, like, it's not still on dynamic lighting, so I can't see how far they reach, but I think it was like 40 feet. He would be in the light if he wasn't glowing.
Oh, okay.
And-
Yeah, I mean he's glowing. That's yeah.
Yeah, then he probably would be aware of his presence, yeah. So yeah, I think maybe he hears the hiss of the bolt. Like, he's facing away from you, but he hears, like, the hiss of the bolt and turns his head just in time to, like, get out of the way. Or maybe he pulls his
Darn.
buckler up and, like, knocks it out of the way with his little buckler that he's carrying. You got anything else?
Bonus action. I'm gonna use my archer thing to hit the one close to
So
This guy
This
right
one.
here? Okay, yeah.
60 feet. at
A
least.
23 hits for sure. Roll damage. You kill him.
Oh shit! I killed somebody.
What does it look like when you shoot? Are you shooting stars or what are you
it's-
shooting?
It looks like a guiding bolt, but let's see. I hurl luminous arrows.
Oh. You don't shoot them. You hurl them. You grab one out and you throw it.
he juices them.
Yeah,
Because-
seriously.
Right on.
Hurls a thunderbolt.
That's cool. That's cool.
And then can I hide over here, like, just so I could have, I don't know.
You want to, like, fly down
Cover.
under the tent or something? You can do that.
Yeah. Like.
Sure.
Okay. Just in case this herein gets feisty.
Oh, the archer.
Yeah, I mean, we'll say
Yep.
that, like, you have to go down like 5 feet or something to
Okay.
get like under cover of the tent. It's kind of got 2 layers. Maybe you get under the upper layer.
Mm-hmm.
And it's flapping around in the wind and stuff. But yeah, you want to make like a stealth check if you're trying to hide? Is it like a cunning
Sure.
action thing, or did you already use your action?
No.
Right?
I think
Oh,
he's
I
just trying to
already
get cover.
Oh,
Just
okay.
trying to get like half cover or partial cover.
Yeah, we can give you like what is partial cover? Is it just like 1?
Partial is 2, half is 5, I think.
Half is 2.
Half is
Oh.
2. Yeah, I think we can just give you
Half
half.
is 2. 3/4 is 5.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we could just give you half cover. I was thinking there might only be half cover, and three-quarters cover. But yeah, we can give you like +2 AC or something.
Okay. Sounds good. That's it for my turn.
All right. It's a good time to take a break, so we're gonna do that. But before we take the break, there was one thing I was gonna do at the start of the round, and I'm just gonna do it now because we're taking the break. So after, I guess, I don't know, Havoc, you would definitely see this. The rest of you
Okay.
guys might just feel this thing happen. The ground. So as he like pulls you around the wall, everyone, you feel the ground kind of rumbling, like earthquake. Like everything's kind of shakes a little bit. Not enough to like knock buildings down or anything. I guess you can't really see because it's nighttime. But there's a very distant quaking, and Havoc on the horizon. You just see like a dark silhouette, this big round thing that grows up in the. It's growing up in the distance, and it blocks out like the light of the stars behind it. And it's enormous.
Okay, I can see that.
And yeah, so you
Great.
just see like this big dark shape somewhere off in the distance because you're kind of up on the walls, like up on the top of this manor. You can kind of look out and see like the valleys around the city. Yeah.
In between trying to headbutt him. Yeah.
Yeah. So like with the way he's holding you, you're kind of looking out, and Seston sees it too. Like he sees this thing and maybe you just get like a slight shudder from him, just like very slight. Ugh. But basically the flesh just bloomed is what has happened. the bloom thing has just like the event has taken place, kind of thing.
It's just
Um,
one more thing.
Yeah, yeah. So that happens, and we'll go to break, and we'll be back in like 5 or 10 minutes. Everybody cool with that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Thanks for playing, guys. We'll be back in a second.
Cool.
If you enjoy the video, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe.